Hello, my name's John Berry. Well, if you successfully found your way across the internet to here, you must be interested in learning a little bit more about IP version 6. It's one of the hot topics in the news at the moment. Some of the stories are true, some are pure fantasy. Well, I've been working and training in IP version 6 now for around 10 years, right from the very beginning. And I'd like to spend a few moments just talking through some of the stories, the myths and legends, and the real story behind the headlines. The end of the world as we know it. We all love a good scare story, it sells newspapers. We've run out of IP addresses, the internet's about to come to a grinding halt. We haven't had so much fun since the millennium bug. But what are the real issues behind the newspaper headlines? IP version 4's done a fantastic job for us. It's built us the internet. But it was never designed to cope with the exponential growth we've experienced in recent years. And this has been compounded with the always-on smartphones and tablets that we're starting to use in ever-increasing numbers. It has been extended and modified, and some may say bodged, in order to keep it going. But we're now reaching a tipping point. If we want to move forward with this, we need a different solution. But why now? Well, the internet's an infrastructure, analogous to the road and rail networks, but suffers the same problem. It's often perceived as an expensive cost centre. We face a challenge economically. Do we put up with it as the way it is, or do we make an investment in it to improve it? And with IP version 4 the choice is, do we want a larger network, or do we want to have new feature-rich services? You can't have both. We really have no choice. We need to embrace and understand IP version 6. Why don't you join me on Wednesday, March the 14th for the Understanding the Mythology of IP version 6 webinar. In this 1 hour long webinar, I will attempt to separate the facts from the fiction and see what we really have to do to move IP communications on to the next level.